Are you currently sat on an absolute goldmine? Have you ever wondered if you're making the most of your warmest audiences? Many of your clients and subscribers might not know about all of your services right now, and they're probably missing a lot of your social media posts, website updates, and emails. So how do we stay top of mind and keep them engaged? Today, I'm going to break down some easy, effective ways to nurture those connections, because ignoring your warmest audiences can be a huge missed opportunity. Remember, all of the resources I mentioned today are linked in the description. First up, why start with a simple newsletter? The best place to start reconnecting with your audience is a simple newsletter. Even a short, sharp, monthly update can be a powerful way to stay front of mind. It's cost effective, easy to create, and can deliver a really strong return on investment when done correctly. If you need tips on crafting a newsletter, we've got a checklist of do's and don'ts in the description. Most email campaigns fail because they're impersonal, they're too long, or they're overly focused on products. Or sometimes they're even being sent too frequently. At 2112, we've perfected a system for email marketing success. We use conversational tone, short and punchy subject lines, and we make it easy for the reader to take our desired action. And we only give them one specific action to take. So for a downloadable resource with examples from our actual clients, look in the description now. Email isn't the only way to engage your warm audiences. By leveraging what we call warm data, be it your email list, your social media followers, or your website traffic, you can create even more engagement through personalized targeting. Let me give you an example. Every year I look through my LinkedIn connections and I segment them by relevance. So who matches my ideal client persona? Then what I do is I write personalized messages to these individuals. And often the uptake is fantastic because there's a weird psychology of familiarity because we're connected, even though often we don't know each other. Another great example is retargeting to your website visitors. So effectively, you can place what's called a pixel on your website, and this allows you to advertise to your website visitors. Bonus points if you match your advert up to the pages or products they've previously looked at. This is incredibly effective because you know the audience you're reaching are brand aware, so you don't need to educate them on brand. You can dive straight into product or service marketing. Let's talk about lookalike audiences. You can upload your warm data to ad platforms like Google, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. What these platforms will do is they will help you target people who match the profiles of your warm audience. It's an amazing way to extend your reach, especially if you have a list of warm data of over 1,000 contacts or more. This tactic can dramatically improve your ad performance when used with email marketing. Check out the descriptions for more details on setting up lookalike audiences. This is one of my all-time favorite tactics for SMEs. Encouraging referrals from your warm audience. Your current clients can be some of your biggest advocates. You need to encourage them to refer to you by offering incentives. It might be an Amazon voucher, or it might be a charitable donation for each referral you receive. It could even be an invite to an event where they can bring a relevant guest along. Remember, 77% of customers would recommend a brand after a positive experience, but quite often you need to prompt them to do so. So be proactive in asking for referrals. Your website visitors are likely to be somewhat familiar with your brand, making them great candidates for remarketing. Platforms can track visitors' activity, such as time spent on your site or specific pages viewed, and then tailor ads specifically for them to keep your brand front and center during what can be a lengthy buying process. If you're interested in learning how to set up remarketing, see our guide in the description. An often overlooked idea is gathering reviews for your business. This can be great for your SEO. Reviews are absolute social proof gold, but many businesses are quite hesitant to ask for them. Try asking only your most satisfied clients for the reviews, which can help ensure positive feedback. Remember, reviews boost your visibility on search platforms like Google. They also give you credibility. For a step-by-step process on requesting reviews, head to the resources in the description now. When was the last time you surveyed your client base or your warm audience? Surveys are a great way to get feedback, prompt referrals, and gain insights to help improve your services. Simple questions like, what do you love about our service? Or how can we improve our service? Show clients that you care. You can also ask them, who do you know who would benefit from using our service? And can you refer us to them? There are easy tools to use like Typeform or SurveyMonkey, and you can use this as part of your email marketing. You can also add a link in to your Google reviews at the end of the survey and ask them to review you as well. It's a triple threat. You need to start asking for reviews, start asking for referrals, and prompting them to take action. Most prospect journeys are super boring, especially in B2B. So, do you use any gamification to make it more interesting and exciting for your prospects? Whether you use quizzes, calculators, these can be a great way to educate and entertain your prospects and encourage them to give you their data. Because once you have their data, you can remarket to them, you can add them to the newsletter, and you can reach them on a much more consistent basis than you can on social media alone. So think about lead magnets, quizzes, or calculators you could use to capture attention. Great examples might be a return on investment calculator based on a client using your service. So the more you can personalize it to their business and their experience, the better the outcomes you will achieve. This is great for lead generation, it's great for data capture, and it's going to improve things like the dwell time on your website, so it's great for SEO as well. A great way to generate leads and improve your brand credibility and awareness is through peer-to-peer marketing. So what I mean by this is your ideal clients are often connected to your current clients. So when you leverage your current clients in your content, stands to reason that your ideal clients are going to be interested in what they have to say. For example, if I create a piece of content with one of our clients who's a wealth management firm and they're talking about all the things they've done to grow their business, the people who are going to be interested in hearing about their story are probably other wealth managers, aka our ideal clients. So co-creating content with your current clients can be a great way to boost your credibility, boost your awareness in relevant circles, and reach your ideal clients. So if you want some ideas on how to co-create content with clients, a great way to do it is a simple Zoom interview. And you can host this as a public webinar, and once you've recorded the webinar, you can cut it up into lots of clips for social media. So remember the waterfall strategy we often talk about. Create a hero piece of content, like a webinar, with a client, and then chop that up into lots of little pieces. So social media posts for LinkedIn, you could turn it into a blog. You can also publicize it on your newsletter as well. These strategies form the foundation for something far bigger. A predictable marketing machine that consistently drives leads and sales for your business. In the next video, I'm going to dive deep into how to build this marketing machine step by step. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. It's going to be excellent. Let's do a quick recap on what we've covered today, because we've covered a huge amount of ground. We've covered the importance of email newsletters, lookalike audiences, referrals, reviews, surveys, and client-driven content. Remember, all of the links are in the description, so dive in to learn more and try to action some of these tips for yourself. And let me know in the comments how you get on. I'd love to hear about the wins you get from following the lessons in this video. Thanks for watching, guys.